What is going on, Nitrosites? It is your boy, the Nitro General here, and welcome back to a brand new team builder that we're going to be doing on this channel. If you guys are excited for this, make sure you leave a like down below and subscribe if you guys are new. Help me hit my end of the year goal of 350 subscribers. If you guys are already subscribed, if you guys are already hit that like button, if you guys have already hit that like button is what I meant to say, and you still want to support the channel, you can do so by sharing this video with your friends. You know, that weird friend down the street. You know, I was probably me at some point, that weird friend down the street. So, you know, go befriend him, or even just slip a note under the door with youtube.com/thenitro-general on it. Even though I don't have that link, since it's still the youtube.com/thebaldeagle38, since that was my name that I created on YouTube back in like 2010. Probably, maybe earlier than that, 2009, 2008, because I love bald eagles, and back then I was a lot more obsessed with bald eagles than I am now, so, yeah. But, basically, if you guys have never seen one of my team builders, what we're going to be doing in this episode is, because I know we got some new people, is that there's not actually going to be any, battles in this video, unfortunately. There's not going to be any battles in this video. We're just going to be going over the teams that we're going to be using for this foreseeable future. One for NatDex and one for VGC. But then we're going to be talking about the teams and stuff. That way, if you guys do like the teams and you want them, it's easier for you guys to come back here. Also, just lets me explain why the teams work and stuff like that. And then if you guys like that, then you can, you know, obviously subscribe. And you guys can always come back here and watch this, so you know why I'm using the certain things that I'm doing. That's what I mean. So if you guys wonder, hey, why is he using this move over this move or whatever, you come back here, you find out why. Obviously, these are subjected to change, even though most of the time, 95% of the time, nothing ever changes. But I do want to know what your opinions are on the teams down below. Let me know down below what you guys think of the teams. If you guys think that something would be better, run a little bit better. If you think that something would be better, a better set, something like that, let me know. And if I end up, and I will give you a shout out in the next video that I film once I make that change, because I really do appreciate it. And if I don't make the change, I will still end up giving you a shout out in the video and let you guys know why I don't. So yeah. But without further ado, don't really want to waste too much time. First up is the team for National Dex, right? Which is, I'm going through a lot of different megas, and in this one we're using my favorite mega Pokemon ever to use, and that's Mega Beedrill. So first up is Yellow Jacket, Mega Beedrill, obviously with the Beedrill Knight, adaptability, which is absurd, Defog, X-Scissor, Poison Jab, and Knockoff, right? Obviously adaptability giving you a boost on your stab attacks, giving it like +2 instead of +1 boost, which is really nice. This thing is absurd, and attack stat is absurd, but X-Scissor and Poison Jab are there for stab, Knockoff is there to obviously knock off items, and Defog is there to get rid of rocks, because obviously if this thing is like, if they're like, alright, well, we want to go for stone or stealth rock or something, this thing can't really come back in on stealth rock, so Defog is already on us, so we don't have to worry about those, as well as Talking Spikes, that kind of stuff. But yeah, so yeah, we are running an Animate Nature with 252 EVs in attack and 252 in speed, making its attack 438 plus the adaptability boost on the stab type attacks. This thing is absurd. And then also 389 speed is ungodly absurd too, and the remaining 4 in HP. There is no point in trying to make this thing bulky, because yes, it does a base 80 special defense, but honestly, it's still not going to stick around. This thing goes down. It's like a glass. This is the definition of a glass cannon. So yeah, I'm really excited about using this thing, because I think it's going to be really good. So yeah, next Pokemon up that I want to use is Nut, the Mellow Metal. And I'm really excited because Mellow Metal is a great Pokemon. It hits super hard, super bulky, overall just really good. And its Steel type is just really good too. So running Choice Band, Iron Fist, Double Iron Bash, Earthquake, Iron Punch, and Brick Break. Now, with this set, we always take Earthquake, one Earthquake, from any Pokemon that wants to come up. Even, other than like Max Attack, Adamant, Choice Band, Landorus, but even like regular Adamant and Landorus, we always take an Ice Punch. So this is cool, because people always come in with Lando and they're like, this dude's about to die. And then I go for Earthquake, they live it, and then you go for an Iron Fist, Choice Band, boosted Ice Punch, and they die, and they go cry in a corner because they're like, I just lost my Landorus. You guys will not believe the amount of attacks this thing takes. From a Landorus, it takes an Earthquake. I mean, come on. That's really, really, really good. So, and then double Iron Bash there for stab. Earthquake is also really good on this thing. Ice Punch, really basically said why Ice Punch. And then Brick Break on this thing for a fighting type attack, and Bust through screens too, which is really, really cool. So, yeah, but we are max attack and max HP on this guy. So we are 423 plus the Choice Band. That's going to bring us to 500, if not around 500, maybe a little bit less. And then obviously 474 HP. This thing is really, really insane. You hit this thing, especially offensive, it might take a little bit more damage. But still, with that massive HP stat, it's just absurd. And I don't know why, but I like not for the name. I thought it was cool. I'm like a 2-year-old, so I like nuts. Why did I? Don't take. No, don't take. No, don't. Do not take. Okay, I'm gonna skip. All right, next one. We got Lamp the Chandelier here with Choice Specs, Flash Fire, Flamethrower, Energy Ball, Shadow Ball, and Taunt. With Yellow Jacket and not both being weak to fire type attacks, having a Flash Fire mod is really, really good. And this thing, I can't tell you how many times that I don't really think people know that what Chandelier gets, because you don't really see it on the ladder too much. So they're like, oh, I'm about to go for a fire move. You switch in that, gets the Flash Fire boost, and they're like, I'm in danger, because this thing then with a Flamethrower and a Shadow Ball plus a Choice Specs boost, pretty absurd. And your Energy Ball is nice too, especially with Choice Specs and this absurd special attack stat, because it could literally just, if a water type Pokemon wants to come in or something like that, this thing, Energy Ball demolishes too. The Taunt is not really the best move on this thing because it is choice. However, Taunt allows us to not have to worry about setting up Pokemon, setting up stuff like that. We are running a modest nature, so max special attack, max HP. So 427 plus Choice Specs. Again, just like Mellow Metal, this thing is going to be close to 500. If not 500 attack, and then special attack, and it's just going to blow everything back. And the remaining in speed, the remaining 4 in speed, but the other max HP is sort of stay around for as little bit as it can. But this thing is just really, really good in general, and I really, really wanted to use it too. So, do wish it was a little bit more bulky, a little bit more fast, but either way, it's just pretty good in general. Next one up, guys, we got Slimy Slime, one of my favorite Pokemon to use competitively ever, and one of my favorite Pokemon in general. We got Slimy Slime with Gastrodon, Leftover, Storm Trade, Hydro Pump, Earth Power, Recover, and Clear Smog. I feel like Clear Smog is better than Protect in singles because I mean, you can always Scout, but I always just feel like it's better anyways. Storm Trade because we already have Layup that's weak to Water type Pokemon. So we can always come back in with Gastrodon, Hydro Pump, Earth Power, Recover, and then Clear Smog is there to just get rid of, obviously, stat boosts. So we don't really have to worry about that. Leftovers makes this thing really, really good too, because it's always getting reliable health back. I think most Gastrodon, if not ever Gastrodon, run that, either Leftovers or Rindoberry. And then we have 252 EVs in HP, 252 in special attack, and the remaining 4 in speed. This is the basic set that I always run on any Gastrodon I ever do, because there's no point in doing anything else. I mean, I guess you could run physically offensive Gastrodon because its attack is not awful, but a base 92 is still 9 points higher, so you're going to get more of a special attack anyways. But this thing is just absurd in general. I really, really like this Pokemon. I've had a lot of success with it. It does a lot of damage, and yeah, I'm really glad it's on this team. By the way, I've used this team so much already. Like, I already know how this team works. So I'm not going to be like, well, I hope it's going to work out good, because I already know. You guys would not be seeing this team if it wasn't good. This team is really good. I've had a lot of success with it. Next one up is Pixie, the Sylveon with Pixie Plate, Pixelate, Hyper Voice, Mystical Fire, Yawn, and Heal Bell. This thing is a little bit more of support, but does a lot of damage with, oh man, this thing is, don't know why that was like that. Alright, well, so Pixie Plate is there to power up its fairy type moves. Pixelate obviously makes all the normal type moves fairy, so Hyper Voice is now fairy. Mystical Fire is there because I think they're all Sylveons you run Mystical Fire. We really don't have a good fire type besides Lamp, so having this beside, I would say we don't have another fire type besides Lamp. We have a good fire type. Yawn is there, obviously, to put him to sleep. And Heal Bell is nice, so we don't have to worry about like poison Pokemon or Pokemon that doesn't sleep, stuff like that. And then the last Pokemon up, oh wait, we didn't go for the stats. Obviously, it is a modest nature, max special attack, max HP with the remaining 4 in speed. This thing is just absurd in general, just really good, so yeah. The last Pokemon up on the list is a Pokemon that I really enjoy using. You guys know I love it, and that is Black Bolt or Zeraora with Life Orb, Volt Absorb, Plasma Fist, Close Combat, Knockoff, and Play Rough. This thing, it comes in, clicks, absolute buttons, comes in and like, I'm gonna electrify my fist and plasma your face off, bro. Because Plasma Fist with Life Orb Adamant does just a crap ton of damage, right? Same with Close Combat, even though it's not Stab, Knockoff, and Play Rough, so yeah. But we don't really have too much priority on this team, which was the one thing that I do have to say that I didn't like about this team. It doesn't have a lot of priority, but at the same time, it's still pretty good, right? We are an Adamant nature with max attack, max speed, and the remaining 4 in HP. So yeah, I mean 385 speed is just really, really absurd. 355 attack plus a Life Orb damage is like 380, so it's really, really cool too. So there's a lot of damage, close to 400. So Volt Absorb, don't have to worry about electric type attacks too, even though none of our Pokemon are weak to electric. We just don't have to worry about it, right? So yeah, but that is the team, guys. A little bit of a recap. We have Yellow Jacket, our Mega Beedrill with adaptability, Defog, X-Scissor, Poison Jab, Knockoff. We have Nut, the Mellow Metal with Choice Band, Iron Fist, Double Iron Bash, Earthquake, Ice Punch, Brick Break. We have Lamp, the Chandelier with Choice Spec, Slash Fire, Flamethrower, Energy Ball, Shadow Ball, and Taunt. We have Slimy Slime, the Gash Down with Leftover, Storm Drain, Hydro Pump, Earth Power, Recover, and Clear Smog. We have Pixie, the Sylveon, Pixie Plate, Pixelate, Hyper Voice, Mystical Fire, Yawn, and Heal Bell. And last but not least, we have a little, oh, what the hell just, whoa, hey there, Mr. Man, what the hell just happened there? We have, wait, what did, what just happened? No, whoa, 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 whoa. Last but not least, we have Zeraora, Life Orb, Volt Absorb, Plasma Fist, Close Combat, Knockoff, and Play Rough. But yeah, that is the team, guys, we're going to be using for our national decks. Now let's get into our VGC team. Alright guys, so this is the first time that I'm making a VGC team by myself, right? Like, this is not like inspired by anybody. This is like me being like, alright, let's create a team with Pokemon that I really, really want to use and stuff like that. So I've used it a little bit. It's a little bit of hit or miss, but hey, this is a little bit, I didn't have time to really get another I didn't really want to get another Pokepace team that somebody else had a lot of success with. I want to use a team that I enjoy. And the restricted Pokemon that I really wanted to use is Mewtwo, because come on guys, Mewtwo is amazing. So we have Wanda the Mewtwo up first. Obviously want to max him off. If you guys know, you know. If you don't, then where have you been? Under a rock for God knows how long? If you don't know who Wanda Maximoff is, then I don't even know what to tell you. And there's weird Choice Specs, Pressure, Side Strike, Focus Blast, Thunder, and Ice Beam. This thing is really, really good in general. Side Strike is really, really strong. Focus Blast hits hard. Thunder, we already have Nessie to set up the range, so Thunder's going to be 100% accurate. And then Ice Beam, obviously there for the Dragon-type Pokemon, stuff like that are inevitable at VGC. This thing is not the best. Is not our Dynamax contender, right? Obviously, because of Choice Specs, this is not a Dynamax contender. But we are max special attack and max speed with a timid nature. So we are very, very fast, hit very, very hard in general, and then remaining 4 in HP. This thing is just really, really good. So I'm really excited about using this guy. I really, really like Mewtwo, and I wish that it was used more, but unfortunately, because it doesn't have the best ability in the world, it is not really used as much as it should be. The next Pokemon up on this list, guys, is Nessie the Kyogre with the Mystic Water, Drizzle, Water Spout, Hydro Pump, Thunder, and Calm Mind. Obviously, this thing is really, really good. I don't know how much we'll be clicking Calm Mind, but obviously we can. Water Spout is going to be our main move, powered up by the Rain and by the Mystic Water to kind of hit spread, which is really nice. This is a good Dynamax contender too if we do want to use it. Hydro Pump is there once Water Spout obviously is not doing too much. Thunder is going to be 100% accurate. Calm Mind is there to set up. This thing is a good Dynamax contender, but at the same time, I don't know, because we have a lot of other Pokemon that are... All the rest of the Pokemon on this team are going to be really, really good Dynamax contenders anyways, so... but yeah. So we are modest nature with max HP, max special attack, the remaining 4 in speed, but we are 438 for special attack, which is kind of absurd, so Water Spout just does a crap ton of damage So yeah, I'm really excited about using this thing, and it should be pretty good. Next one up on this, guys, is one of the Pokemon we drafted for the JWF, which is Mailman the Dragonite, a really good Dynamax contender with leftovers, multi-scale, Dragon Dance, Dragon Claw, Dual Wing Beat, and Extreme Speed. So multi-scale basically always allows us to get off a Dragon Dance. Like, it's just really good. Allows us to always take half damage to super effective attacks, so we don't ever have to worry about not being able to get Dragon Dance up, unless it's like choice, specs, max, special attack, some absurd ice type Pokemon. But I even think multi-scale would help us take something from that too. I don't even know what Pokemon, like a Kyurem or something like that. Choice, specs, max, special attack, modest. Choice spec Kyurem, Ice Beam, so, or Blizzard, even like a well, at that point we might go down, but Dragon Dance is just really good to help us boost our attack and our speed. Dragon Claw is for stab, Dual Wing Beats for stab, and E-Speed is there for priority. I almost had Aqua Jet, but then I was like, wait a minute, that's not the best move to go for. And then we are a Jolly Nature with max attack and max speed with a remaining 4 HP. This thing has 284 speed, but with a Dragon Dance up, it's going to be really good, easily way over 300, so... yeah, and then our attack, obviously 367 again with the Dragon Dance, is going to be way over 400, so we're going to be pretty good. I'm really excited about using this thing. I love Dragonite, and I hope it'll give me a little bit of practice for the JWF since I have not used too much, but I'm really excited, really like Mailman, and yeah. Next Pokemon on this list is Malik, our G-Max Gengar. I wanted to use G-Max Gengar. I don't care what you guys say if it's not that good of a G-Max. I like G-Max Gengar. And I like using Gengar in general, so I was like, you know what, we're going to use G-Max Gengar, right? It's got Focus Sash, Curse Body, Shadow Ball, Focus Blast, Sludge Bomb, and Destiny Bond. So this thing is up godly fast. So with Focus Sash, we should always be able to get like a Destiny Bond off. Then we're always guaranteed to be able to go for another attack. And then Shadow Ball and Sludge Bomb for stab, and then Focus Blast for... since we don't really have too many fighting type Pokemon. We have 2 Pokemon with Focus Blast and 1 Pokemon that's basically a fighting type Pokemon. So, yeah. The Curse Body is also nice, so if they hit us with an attack, we don't go down, and then their move is disabled, which is pretty cool. So we are max special attack and max speed with Intimidation, so we are as fast as we can be. So 350 speed, which is really good. And the special attack, we are 359 special attack. And then, yeah, obviously, like I said, Focus Touch allows us to always get off 1 attack and allows us to get off Destiny Bonds and stuff like that, which is pretty cool. So, but that's Gengar G-Max. I really like this Pokemon, and I'm really excited about using it, and hopefully it'll be decent. Next one up on this, guys, is the other Pokemon from here that we drafted in the JWF, which is Scott Sterling, our Cinderace, with Life Orb, Libero, Pyro Ball, High Jump Kick, Iron Head, and Quick Attack. So we have a Fire type, a Fighting type, a Steel type, and a Normal type here, all in one, which is super cool. Libero is awesome, obviously making you the same type as the move that you used. Pyro Ball hits really hard, High Jump Kick hits really hard, Iron Head hits really hard, and has a chance to flinch. Quick Attack is set for priority, and the Life Orb boosts the damage output even more because it's just a really good Pokemon in general to have, and I can't believe we don't see this thing more on the ladder. But it is max speed with max attack, remaining 4 HP with an adamant nature. So this thing is 364 attack, which is really good. Speed's 337, so yeah. And plus, if we do Dynamax Mailman and we go for the max Airstream, that boosts our team's speed even more. We have quite a speedy team. I will say we have quite a speedy team. So this thing is pretty good. And then the last Pokemon, last but not least, is Travis Barker. If you guys don't know who Travis Barker is, then I feel really sorry for you. So you're either like 10 years old or you just have really bad taste in music. So I'm going to say that right now. And then Rillaboom, Assault Vest, Grassy Surge, Grassy Glide, Woodhammer, Knockoff, and Fake Out. I think this is probably the best set for this guy. Grassy Glide's obviously there for priority. Woodhammer's there for stab when we don't want to go for Grassy Glide. Knockoff is there to knock off the items, obviously, and Fake Out is there for priority. So, yeah, Grassy Surge is just this thing that this thing always uses. And Assault Vest is there, so it takes less damage from, like, especially offensive Pokemon. So, and we are max HP and max attack with the remaining 4 in speed, so we're pretty good. This is stats are in when it's level 50 instead of level 100. These are all maybe that's why. So let's just see what it would be at 100. There we go. Okay. yeah, so we already have like 404 HP, which is really nice, and almost 400 attack. So I wanted to give this thing a life orb, but we already have a life orb on Scott Sterling, and unfortunately there is item clause, so you can't have the same item on 2 Pokemon. So I was like, you know what, Assault Vest is good. It allows us to not take as much damage. So, but yeah, that is the team we're going to be using for VGC, guys. A little bit of a recap. We got Wanda, the Mewtwo, with Choice Specs, Pressure, Side Strike, Focus Blast, Thunder, and Ice Beam. We have Nessie, the Kyogre, with Mystic Water, Drizzle, Water Spout, Hydro Pump, Thunder, and Calm Mind. We have Mailman, the Dragonite, with Leftovers, Multiscale, Dragon Dance, Dragon Claw, Dual Wing Beat, Extreme Speed. We have Malik, the Gengar, G-Max with Focus Sash, Curse Body, Shadow Ball, Focus Blast, Sludge Bomb, and Destiny Bomb. We have Scott Sterling, the Cinderace with Life Orb, Libero, Pyro Ball, High Jump Kick, Iron Head, and Quick Attack. And we have Travis Barker, the Rillaboom with Assault Vest, Grassy Surge, Grassy Glide, Wood Hammer, Knockoff, and Fake Out. Okay, and that is the team. Again, let me know what you guys think of this team and the other team down below. I will give you guys a shout out in the next video if you do. So yeah, other than that, guys, that's really going to be it for me. Like I say at the end of every video, I'm the Nitro General. I really hope you guys did enjoy. I'll see you in the next one. Nitro General's out. Peace.